Alright. Finally managed to figure out how to get myself in the corner of the screen. But so this is gonna be my weekly overview slash weekly analysis. So I'm gonna start by going through the weekly overview. So these are the trades that I took last week. We can see I was pretty much just down 1% last week. Took a break-even trade here. Would have been a very nice trade. Would have been a very nice week. But you don't think about that, and that's literally all there is to talk about. Two losses, one break-even. It's alright. Alright, over to the weekly analysis. So on the daily time frame, we're looking pretty bearish off market open, and I do expect price to come and retrace into 0.5, 0.6, the little golden zone, after a really heavy like period of buying here. I do expect to see a retrace into like 50% of this kind of area here, which is kind of where I've got my daily fair value gaps here. I've got some 4 hours here, so I'm thinking off market open or on the Monday, I'm probably going to look for an entry short, take partials here, and then let the rest run. I'll probably like set my stop loss to break even here, and then let the rest run. If it respects this, then it respects it, and we go back towards some highs. But if we don't, I think we're going to come back and test this area here. It just seems likely. We're very overbought here, and I like using the 50% of. I like using the equilibrium of the last week's price action. So what I'll literally do is I'll literally go on the 1 week. In fact, you can see what I've done. Go on the 1 week, and then literally just fib the entire price action. And then, yeah, I quite like it. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but you kind of know if it's going to work. If you're expecting bearish price action and then for it to come down here, then you want to see bearish price action. If we carry on making new highs, then obviously we're not going to respect that. But price doesn't always come and respect this equilibrium straight away. Like, this could happen after 2 days. I can't imagine 1 day's candle will come down here. So it's probably 2 days worth of price action, which is why I'm thinking of shorting from near open, or I could short from like this fair value gap here, so it could look something like this, and then we'll just short down to here. If not, we'll short from here, but I think this will be a harder position to get into. I'll literally just be working off like a liquidity sweep, and I'll have to wait. I'll probably wait for an inversion of a fair value gap on like. Well, it won't be the hourly candles, I'll tell you that. It's more likely to be on the 15-minute. So if I see an inversion of like, probably this, yeah, if I see an inversion of this is probably what I'm going to take. An area previously tested, previously respected. And you break this. And then we enter, take caution at these lows. Watch if we break these lows. We break these lows, we're good. We break these lows, we're good. And I'll just set my partials or set my stop loss or break even here. But yeah, that's my weekly analysis on gold. On German 40, which I don't know if I'll be trading this week because price action doesn't look the greatest, and I'm given that much of an opportunity here. But I'm kind of thinking we go long to all-time highs. So let me just move that. Go long to all-time highs. Maybe take an entry off of this weekly fair value gap that's previously been respected, but I don't really like this area of kind of consolidation here. So I'm gonna be cautious of that. But if not, then I'll probably take a setup, something like this off this daily fair value gap, as this is more of a confirmation. So we'll see what price does on market open at is it 11 or whatever time it is. 13 hours. That's 10 and 1. Yeah, 11. We'll see what price does, but it shouldn't be that volatile. I can't imagine we could see a massive like weekly opening gap, but we might not. We'll see how it goes. But that's the rundown, guys. That's my weekly analysis done, weekly overview done. Gonna get this up on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. I've kind of just been. Apologies. Kind of just been rolling out content as and when I need to regarding my trades. Still not sure if I want to post anything more than just like trade recap and like analysis. But if you guys want to see it, I honestly would quite enjoy doing that. But I don't really know if I want to be posting stuff like what is a fair value gap, what is a liquidity sweep. I don't really want to make it become like an educational kind of thing. Not yet. I want that to be more of my YouTube. Like later on, once like people actually like follow me. Like, there's no point just posting educational content if no one follows me, because no one's going to be watching. So it's just going to be pointless educational content, which means I want to be pushing content which people want to watch, because otherwise there's no point pushing content. Like, I want to push this content because that's what I want to make, but I also want to make content that other people want to watch. So I just want to know what people want to watch, really. I don't even think anyone's actually ever watched a video like to the end, probably because they're like 10 minutes long and no one can be bothered to listen to me waffle, but I don't really care. Yeah, so that's my analysis on German 40. That's my analysis on gold. Bitcoin, we're in the dumps. We're coming down here. Bitcoin in the mud, but we're going to go into the mud further. I think we're coming down to low 70s, and I'm going to look to like leverage buy with some money that I've got. Leverage buy with like 25 quid at like a 20x, and just and then take partials, and then enter in again with some more money and we'll compound it until we make it to all-time highs. But I'm pretty bearish on most cryptos right now. Like, it's just not looking good. Like, for instance, we're gonna probably, this is a really nice trade I actually took on, what was it, XRP. Yeah, pretty nice. We'll probably respect this daily, and then we'll move down lower to this next daily, I think. But overall, crypto's in the mud. Markets are all over the place. And who knows what's going to go on next week. I need to do some more research into news releases next week, because we have on Forex Factory, we got nothing Monday, nothing really Tuesday. We got CPI, we got the Fed speaking on Wednesday. Quite a lot going on Thursday. And I will probably not be trading in the morning on the Friday, considering it's a German bank holiday, and it's a bank holiday in Great Britain. I probably won't be trading on Friday, but Monday, Tuesday looks pretty good. Okay, fuck off. Monday, Tuesday, nah, probably not Wednesday, and probably not Thursday. I'll probably just trade those 2 days and see if I can get into a position and just hold it. But yeah, that's the rundown, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week when I take a trade. If I take a trade, shouldn't put a definite on that. If I take a trade, then you'll be seeing another video of me. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what's going on as and when I take some trades.